Hello, you've reached the Diallo Experience.
Well, we're putting together a show that's really a reflection of a CD we did about just a little while ago, and so we're bringing in actors, dancers, musicians. My good friend Quinnex Coleman, who actually produced the CD, he's going to be tickling the keys, and good friend Danny Salazar, Latin reggae artist, as well as Baba Musu on percussion. And we're just going to give the people an experience that we hope will be uplifting. It's going to feature some spoken word that I've written, a lot about culture, a lot about community, and a lot about companionship. Actually, this past summer, I had the opportunity to play Romeo's father in Romeo and Juliet. I played Montague, and opposite me in the play was a brother by the name of Daniel Wynn, who was actually on the Cultural Affairs Committee here. Not knowing he was on that committee, I gave him a copy of the CD because I think that the spoken word is something that I should just be sharing because it's God's gift to me. So if it's a gift, I'm supposed to share it. And so he was blessed by the CD, and the next thing I knew, I was getting a phone call from him saying that he and the committee wanted to bring me on campus to share the Diallo Experience, whatever that was. They weren't sure, but they were willing to trust based upon what they had heard on the CD, that it would be something the students, the faculty, and the staff would enjoy. First, I should say that the show we're doing at Tennessee State University varies from the CD in a few ways, and one is it does grapple with hip-hop more or less, more so than the CD does. Even though we address issues with regards to the community, positive music, negative music, if you will, with the show, we're actually, I'm on trial because I've literally killed hip-hop. Now, I recognize that I'm generalizing when I talk about some of the bad things and some of the spoken word about hip-hop, saying that all I could say was pop, lock, and drop, lean with it, rock with it, drop it like it's hot. But I think that's what the young people are internalizing, that's what they're exposed to. And so the effort is to really put a force against what they're hearing on the radio. And we kind of feature some of the songs. We didn't want to call out any artist in particular because it's not about the people as much as about the messages. But I would say what they're getting today is spiritual crack, if you will, because it's getting down into their system, it's feeding them prematurely these sexually pornographic lyrics. It's also very violent, a lot of the hip-hop that they're exposed to, the music, I should say. And so there's no antithesis for that. Some people argue, well, there's a place for everything, but if that's all they're getting, then there's no balance. And so that's what we're attempting to do. We're attempting not only to balance it out by giving a positive alternative, we're also looking to combat some of the vices that are promoted through some of the mainstream hip-hop. So again, at the beginning of this piece, I actually come in the prison outfit, and I've been arrested, and there's a judge, and I'm on trial for the murder of hip-hop. So we're hoping that it'll play a role in kind of jerking the consciousness of the people who will actually be here. So poetry for me has been something that I had to write because I was a very quiet youth. I was a very quiet kid, didn't talk a whole lot, but because I didn't, I think things stirred on the inside, and ultimately they will come out, and they will come out poetically. Kind of, I guess, God's therapy for me, and as He began to give me therapy for my own situation, as I shared it with other people over the years, they began to be blessed by it as well. So it is a gift in that sense because it blesses me, but then I see now that it's not only to bless me, it's to also be a blessing to someone else.
But who knows what the future holds? With different blows, I suppose she would have held different roles. In that world, I would have proposed to young